everybody, it's Jameson Hapaninko here, and in this video today I'm going to talk to you about Solavei filing bankruptcy and how you can protect yourself. Now, you may be freaking out right now if you're in Solavei thinking, oh man, am I going to lose my downline? Are they going out of business? Do I have to worry about my phone service being interrupted? What's happening? But calm down, calm down. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff. All they've done is they filed Chapter 11 bankruptcy. There's different chapters you can file. They filed Chapter 11. What that does is it basically shields the company from creditors. So, you know, it looks to me, I did some research on it, and it looks to me like they actually are disputing, you know, millions of dollars with, I think, over 200 creditors. So basically, They've filed Chapter 11 to shield themselves from the companies coming in, you know, suing the company and putting the company out of business. So basically, they're doing that. They're doing what they call a corporate restructure. That's what Chapter 11 is, and you don't have to worry about them going out of business. I think this will be for the better, but I do recommend you protecting yourself. And what do I mean by that? Well, I have a lot of coaching clients that I work with, and what I always recommend my coaching clients do, because you know they do all kinds of different things, but what I recommend them doing is that, you know, most companies out there, and Solavei set up the same way, but most companies will give you a company website. They'll give you a company website, and on that company website, they're basically going to say, well, this is affiliate coded to you. So if any leads come through here, you know, if you go give it to your grandma or you give it to your, you know, your nephew, your uncle, your aunt, your cousin, if you give it to any of those people, you're going to get credit for it. But what they don't tell you is that as soon as they put their name and their information in here, it actually goes to Solavei's database. And Solavei is building their database with your affiliate code on it, so you still get credit for it. But what they're doing is they're building their database with your clients, with your list, with your people that you're turning on to this. With all the hard work you're doing, they're actually getting and creating a list that's on their database that you don't own. So if they ever went out of business or you ever decided to go to a different company, you don't get to take that with you. So what I always recommend my coaching clients do is I tell them, you need to build your own form. You need to build your own opt-in form. You need to send everybody to that opt-in form. You don't want to send it to a corporate opt-in form unless they have a way for you to tie it into your autoresponder system. And from what I've found so far, you know, Solavei does not have a way to do that. So what I would recommend you doing is I would recommend you putting together your own opt-in form so you can start building your own list. And why that's important, guys, is because now all of a sudden, say you decided to split companies, or say you found another really awesome opportunity out there and you said, hey, I want to turn this on to everybody that I'm already connected with. So all of a sudden, all you have to do is you go down here, you know, you go into the system that you own, and you send out an email. You write a quick email, and you say, hey, I just came across this really cool thing. You know, it's working great for me and my family. You know, if it's working for you, and then you go ahead and you send out to your own list. So all of a sudden now you can create either, you know, an extra income stream if it's really something cool you came across. But anyhow, guys, I mean, the principle of the matter is that you own your own list. Nobody else owns that list, and that's one of the biggest problems in this industry. You know, you've got, first off, you got the old school marketers where they tell you to make a list of your 100 closest friends, and then you got to go and pitch everybody, and you go sit in the living room and pitch everybody stuff. Second off, you've got companies that say, hey, here's a company website, you know, start making your list, but they don't have it's not your list. And then, you know, the best way to do it, guys, is to create your own opt-in forms, create your own list. Now you may be thinking, holy crap, I don't know how to create an opt-in form. Well, I'm going to show you in this video. If you watch the rest of this video, I'm going to break off real quick. We're going to hop on my computer, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to put an opt-in form together and how easy it is to start creating your own list. It's super, super simple, guys. It takes a few simple steps. You can start implementing it. You can redirect them from that web form. So if you have a company website over here, right? You still have your company website. It's no big deal. You don't have to build your own custom website. You just create this form. Once they sign into that form, what you do is they call it redirect. So as soon as they sign in here to your list, not the company's, you redirect them to the company website. And you still get credit from the company, but you've captured their information. They're on your list. They're yours to keep. They're your customers. You worked hard for them. They're your friends. They're your family. They may be, you know, some marketing effort that you put out there as far as income, marketing expenses went. You might have did an ad campaign, or you might have did a solo ad. You might have done some type of banner ad. You want to keep that for yourself. So guys, if you want to learn more about this too, I do have coaching. I do a first free coaching session for free. If you go to Work with Jameson, Jameson spelled with an I, workwithjameson.com, I'll actually give you a free coaching session, and we can see what fits you best, and I can point you in the right direction. But for now, let's break off. Let's go to my computer, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to put an opt-in form together. All right, guys. Well, cool. Check this out. This is the exact system that I use to set up all my autoresponders. And what an autoresponder is it's whenever you set up a series of emails. So when somebody logs into your system, if somebody comes down and they log into an opt-in form, they'll actually get a series of emails for a given period of time. And so basically, this is the system. You come over here to sign up forms, the sign up forms area, and it's three simple steps, guys. 3 simple steps. You've got design, settings, and publish. So right now we're in the design part of it. You come down here and you've got all these different templates you can choose from. They've got just a ton of different templates in here that you can scroll through and check out all the different ones. And then they've even got themed templates to where if you're like in an automotive field, say you do something other than online business. Say you have an automotive business, or say you have a real estate company. Say you have a travel company. You can come in here and you can get these sign up forms. So let's check out real estate real quick here. So check this out. You've got all these cool different forms here. Let's pick this one with this house. This looks kind of cool. So then you just come, you load template. Basically, that's your template, guys. Check that out. So you can see here it says edit header, and then you've got down here you've got edit footer. You can put information on the footer, on the header. So if we wanted to put in header, so let's just put check this out. Okay, so check this out, and then look how easy this is too. You've got different fonts you can choose, and you can choose the different size. You can, if you highlight this, you can actually make the size bigger. So we'll go to like a 36. Look at that, and then you want to save it. So now you've saved this form. It says check this out. You can put anything you want up there. You can even add pictures to these things, guys. It's really cool. So it's making me save that again. So then we come down here, and basically you can go and play around with that. It's really awesome. So then what you do is you save your form. It loads, it saves your form, and then you go over here to settings, step 2, and you can either access that from there, or if you scroll down your page, you can access it from here. Go to step 2. And basically what step 2 is you want to name your form. So we're going to name this form, I don't know, let's say new home. Okay, so this form, anytime somebody opts into this form, and they came to your new home form that you made up. So then what you do is you want to come down here, and this is cool too, is if you want to, you can actually have them enable Facebook recognition to where whenever they click on the link, if they're in Facebook or logged into Facebook, it'll actually pull up their Facebook profile, and it'll say you can log in using your Facebook information instead of having to enter your name and email in there. Well, I always thought that was kind of cool. But anyhow, once they opt in, remember how I was telling you before, you can redirect them to any page that you want. So in this example, we talked about Solavei. So let's just say we're going to redirect them to the Solavei page. So right here it asks us for the URL. So we're going to send them to www.solavei.com. And I'm going to copy and paste that, and I'll show you why I'm going to do that here. Okay, so that's the thank you page. The thank you page is always the first page that they come to after they opt in to your form. Then down here you've got already a subscriber. So that's if they've already opted in once. A lot of people, they don't want to give them the information a second time. For some reason, some people don't want to do that. But what I normally do is I just say, okay, well, if they opt in a second time, some reason they got kicked out, I'm going to send them to another custom page. And I usually send them to the same page that I sent them to before. Okay, so I spelled Solavei wrong there. So okay, I left out the A. So anyhow, so that's what I normally do. I send them to the same page that I was going to send them to before, just in case they opted in, they had some troubles there. So, okay, so then what you do is you go down here, you save the form. You save this form real quick like that, and it brings you to, you're on the same page here, but you got to go to step 3. So you can either, like I said, you can either hit it down here, or you can come up here to the publish area to step 3. And normally, this is the one I use down here, but they do have these other options. Now, if you have a designer and you want to go ahead and put this form, in HTML, if you need the HTML code for some reason, you can grab it from here. You just click this; it gives you the HTML code. If you want to, if you want the script for it, this looks like HTML as well. Yeah, JavaScript and HTML. So that's the raw JavaScript and HTML for that. But normally what I do is I usually just bring them to this. I usually just grab this code right here. And I'm going to show you how this works real quick. If you copy and paste this code into a header bar, let's just copy and paste this on top here. So you send this out. Let's say you sent this out to one of your family, or you've sent it out to a friend that you had, or you sent a quick email to somebody and you said, hey, opt into this form real quick, and it's going to show you this really cool system that I'm starting to use. So anyhow, you opt that in there, and boom, once they click that link, they actually come to this form, they put their name, their information in here. Once they do that, let's just put mine in here real quick. And once I put submit, enter my name and information in, once I put submit, boom, it redirects me. Like I showed you before on the whiteboard, it redirects me to the page that I want them to see. And so now if this was your landing page, your company affiliate coded landing page, whoever you sent here can opt into it, and they can go through the system, they can buy the system from you. Even if they get on the Solavei list, they're still in your system, so you still actually own them as a list. So guys, this is really cool. This works really good. It's a system that I use. There's all kinds of different ways you can use this. If you want to learn more on how to make money online, and you're tired of making small commissions, or you've never really found a mentor to work directly with, you can check me out at workwithjameson.com. Workwithjameson.com, and I will help you. I'm offering a free coaching session. Once you go through the funnel and you actually, sign into my form, you go through, watch a video that I have back there, and then see if you think this would be a good fit for you. I have some extra steps for you to go through, and then I'll actually call you on the phone. We can sit down and we can work out an actionable plan for you to actually have some, really awesome, massive success on the internet. So, guys, what I would recommend is, checking this company out. I'm going to put the link below this video for this company. It is affiliate coded. So I think I get a couple bucks commission off of it if you decide to get it. With my link there, you can get it free, or maybe it's $1 is what it is. You get it free you get it for $1, I think, the first month or something like that. And then after that, you have to pay like 10 bucks or something. And so check this out, guys. Try it for the $1 trial and see what you think. Start sending people to it. Start creating your own forms. Play around back there for a little bit. There's some other really cool things you can do with this. But anyhow, I just wanted to let you know that you can create your own list, and this is how you can protect yourself. Although Solavei's gone bankrupt, and that doesn't mean they closed their business, but they're still there's nothing that's 100% in this world, guys. So knowing that, why not protect yourself? Why not build your own list? And why not have the security, knowing that, if you decide to split ways with the company, or if the company decided to go out of business, you still have your own list, guys, that you never have to start over from scratch. So this is what I do. This is what I show my coaching clients how to do. And I hope this was of value to you. I hope this helps you. And if you want to work directly with me, remember to go to workwithjameson.com. If not, go to the link below here as well, and you can get the $1 trial of this program for the month, and try it out, mess with it yourself, start building your own list, and we'll see you on the next video, guys.